I don't even know what that. What's up now? So shit, I'm back. Damn, why my shit? Strange. All right, wait until somebody get in here. Because this video is not a distraction. All right. The other video was a distraction. This is not. What the hell? Oh, okay. Now we working. Bet. See if I got one person. What's up to the one person? Bink. So I'm going to start off with, because then I have something else too. Oh. Okay, so. Okay. So, let me, hold on. Let me do this first. I wanted to show y'all this. I don't know if anybody seen this. I'm going to start off showing this. Look at that, nigga. But y'all got these shoes again. But we do not want that smoke with y'all. Oh, God, we do not want that smoke with y'all. Well, hey, whatever he said, we don't got no parts in it, man. Look at that, nigga. But y'all got these shoes again. But we do not want that smoke with y'all. Oh, God, we do not want that smoke with y'all. Well, hey, whatever he said, we don't got no parts in it, man. Nah. I had to show that real quick. Because the point of me showing that was, you see how people love us, bro. Now, this was no cap. This was not staged or nothing. He hopped on some Iran's live. And you see how they just fell out. They like, what? See how we can mend stuff. See how we, or we and they are not like us looking at. So that was some funny ass shit. That speak volumes right there. It ain't us, Iran. Motherfucker in the White House. I'm just saying. I know y'all mad. And you got quiet only because. Why they get quiet? I said this already though. But why did they get quiet? I tell you why they got quiet, people. Just for a little minute. Where my shit at? Okay, because Iran, they mourn top generals unalived in Israel-Iran war. They held a state funeral like maybe 5 days ago. They held a state funeral for top commanders. Now, I had went over that though when it happened, but I had to put that in there again because that came to my mind again when this black dude made them laugh like that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that, as we can see. So moving on. See what Mr. Mohammed had to say. Mohammed
Ali. The whole world belongs to black people. Don't you believe that the black and white can live side by side in harmony?
If I said yes, that don't make it right because they can't. I was in Milwaukee just meddling the other day. Didn't nobody see me. And I saw white people, white babies, white girls, and they just was jeering and they hate and they just evil as they can be, coming to kill and shoot and throw bricks at Negroes.
You're talking.
And this is as a whole.
But you're talking in particulars when you must talk in general.
Why is it you don't, your whole conversation now is to keep Negroes with you. Why you don't want us to leave you?
Well, because my
Scared, you seem to be
Negro
so
people
scared.
are every bit as good as white people.
As good as white.
Right. They're all the same. They're all God's
We're
people.
not saying we're not all God's people because if whites was God's people, they wouldn't treat us like they do.
And Cassius, you're talking.
I'm not Cassius. You still calling me? I can't get with you.
I mean, you're talking.
I'm not a white man.
You have to talk in general.
So you want to keep calling me a white man's name? I'm not white. I don't want to be called after your name no more. I'm not no slave. I'm Muhammad Ali. The whole world belongs to black people.
Okay. Shout out to Muhammad Ali. Some of us do talk back. Man, sis, some of us will talk back and some of us will give you that action, right? The old rope-a-dope, huh? All right. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And shout out to, let me drop this real quick, Clarissa. She fighting on the 26th, I do believe, of this month. People mad because she just arrogant. Well, I don't call it arrogant. I feel like, hey, man, she got motion right now. She knows she the greatest. She's the GOAT. Greatest woman of all time. Hey. Huh? All right now. So, that's where we at. So, let's get to this big, beautiful bill is allegedly Project 2025 legislation. This is what I was telling people the other day. That's what it is. I think he kind of low. Let me turn him up.
Normally do straight history, but history right now is happening right here in front of us, and so let's cover it.
Big beautiful bill.
It has begun. If you think this won't affect you, congratulations. You're exactly who it's coming for. Trump voters may keep looking away, but the damage is already here.
Yeah.
That so-called big, beautiful budget, it's not a budget. It's Project 2025 in disguise. A full authoritarian blueprint dressed up as fiscal policy, and it's about to hit you where it hurts. Let's break it down. When disaster strikes, no one's coming. Sections 80307 to 80309/climate resilience and fee.
He said when distraction comes, nobody's going to help you. All right? They cut a lot of funds out from different organizations. So that's why we have to be prepared for stuff like that. That's why they say when you reckon up on stuff, get the medicines and stuff you need and this and that. But as we seen in Texas, it was a woman going viral. Her dad, I think it was her dad, he couldn't walk, nothing like that. He was bedridden, or however you say that. The hospital bed type thing in there and everything. Water was halfway up there to him. He wasn't in the water, but might as well. Listen, it was terrible. Water brown. She's talking about, oh, it's starting to smell like sewage. You know, the kids or teenagers, whatever, they sitting on, the high furniture trying to, keep from getting in that water. She's telling people call 911. The shit's sad as hell, right? Yeah, she's telling people call 911 and stuff like that there. And then also I seen another grown up in there calling. She must have been talking to somebody to come save me. When you open the door, it's just, you can't shut the door. It's too many goddamn water. Is this payback from way back? Message. Hey, man. Is this payback from way back? I didn't make universal law. Nah, they say. I was always told about anything in your life going on. You can never have what's not yours. It's going to eventually go back to its rightful owner. It has to go back to its rightful owner. That's just the way shit happens. So make sure you have a plan. Like, I didn't even see a man in that house. All right. So if you're a woman that's single, there, how can a man get to you? They wherever they at. People gonna be stuck where they at. So, and sometimes you have to meet people where they at. You know what I mean? So you got to be prepared. Everybody has to be prepared. Be prepared. I mean, all right.
FEMA funding. Floods, wildfire, hurricanes, no federal help. Your town will burn, drown, or blow away, and all you'll hear is silence. When your healthcare vanishes.
Crickets.
That's in the bill too. Sections 44141, 44122, and 44131 add work requirements for Medicaid. If you miss a form, you lose coverage. If you're in a blue state, your funding gets cut. And veterans, they'll face longer waits, fewer doctors, and less mental health support, while Trump brags about how much he spent at his golf course. Gender affirming care, banned. Even for those who serve this country, if you're undocumented or simply poor, section 44110, make sure you won't get care either. Your hospital may shut down, and when you need a doctor, you'll find that the service no longer exists. And your grocery bill, that's going up too. Trump's tariffs combined with the cuts to food assistance in sections 10008 and 10012 mean higher prices for produce, gas, and everyday goods. And yes, the neighborhood could lose their SNAP benefits at age 64. What about the institutions holding your town together? Section 50002 and 50003, gut funding and oversight. Say goodbye to your pharmacy, post office, or bank, and don't expect anyone to fix it. Then there's your job. Sections 90004 through 90006 allow a massive civil service purge. You could be fired and replaced with an unqualified loyalist, and your pension / education not spared. Section 30061 bans DEI programs. Your daughter's school will stop teaching critical thinking and start teaching obedience. If she's not white, wealthy, or male, she's left behind. And the books, gone. The federal government will now decide what's woke and erase anything inconvenient, especially your history. Energy protections were repealed. Sections 42108 and 42301 dismantled the clean air laws, opening the door for wildfires, blackouts, and toxic pollution. Your 401k, don't get comfortable. Wall Street doesn't like chaos, and this bill delivers plenty. Markets will tank, and your retirement fund will go with it. Section 20001 escalates Indo-Pacific conflict. Trump lights the match, and your kid gets the draft notice. Section 44125 removes the LGBTQ protections and access to care. Gay, trans, and non-binary Americans denied services, expelled from school, pushed out of public life. And while billionaires get MAGA-branded savings accounts, you can't even file your taxes for free. They're cutting food, healthcare, and education to fund tanning bed tax breaks. They even slashed child tax credits and funding for childcare. You're expected to work more with less help and higher cost. Your community center closed. Your summer programs cut. Sections 41009 and 80301 wipe out block grants, historic preservation, and public parks. The professionals who make government work fired. Section 90004 to 90006 dismantle civil service protections. Scientists, disaster coordinators, public health experts replaced by political hacks who do whatever they're told. Section 44001 bans states from regulating AI, education, tech, or data privacy for 10 years. That means your state can't protect you from tech giants even if it wants to. And just in case you were hoping someone somewhere might hold power accountable, sections 50002 and 5003 and 80121
all these damn numbers
got oversight agencies, the people who catch fraud, investigate pollution, and monitor corporate crime. They're being shut down. Even states that expanded Medicaid get penalized under the section 44131. If your governor tried to help you, this bill punishes them for it. And Trump said it himself. I have the right to do whatever I want. This bill gives him that.
now. What I've been saying, they can do what they want. No, they can't. All right.
That power using your tax dollars. This is not a warning. This is happening. It's theft wrapped in a flag. It's censorship, cruelty, control, and collapse. Call your senators at 202.
Okay. So he explained that better than I could. See how the shoe is on the other foot? See, us black folks, we used to getting used and abused, so to speak, from the government take. But when it hit everybody, which this is, don't forget, NWO. Now, I made a video like a week ago telling y'all the rules of the goddamn NWO. Right? Yes, I did. And one of them was you can't have your own private farms. So when we seen all these farms, you know, people and all, see, they doing that on purpose. You think Trump didn't know a lot of these motherfuckers got illegal immigrants or people that ain't really, that they gonna get deported, put it like that, eventually? Yeah, they knew that shit. But do they care that, okay, this could not only mess up Texas, but this could mess up the whole world eventually? Yeah, they know that, and they don't get no damn people. NWO, when you usher in the NWO, this is what it looks like, this is what, and that's what it's gonna feel like in the very near future. Okay, so hope everybody's paying attention out here. So wow, we got all this shit going on. You know, I seen something going viral. Trump wants a UFC fight. I think he either wanted on the White House lawn or Mar-a-Lago where he is. But either way, you see how they be either golfing or something. They just be doing some strange shit, having fun. Put it like that. While a lot of us, especially with children, are scraping and scrambling and trying to figure out, I was not prepared. This is the time to really get prepared. Oh, I forgot. I'm fucking in debt. I got bills up my ass. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Now. All right. All right. Nobody's saying that. So, Putin, Xi Jinping, and Kim Jong-un, all right? Remember, they all allies now. So what we got here? Russia versus Ukraine and NATO. You got China versus Taiwan. And you got North Korea versus South Korea. This and that. And Trump also put like 25% tariffs on South Korea and some more people. And he's not backing down from that. So if you going along with BRICS, all white BRICS, I think he's gonna put an extra 10% on your ass. All right, let's keep moving. So this is just some stuff you can look up and whatnot like that there. But North Korea supports Russia's war in Ukraine by sending 30,000 troops to Ukraine front lines in support of Russia. And Russia also deployed 50,000 troops. And now they are thinking, see, when they start doing that, you got to start thinking. So the media is thinking, you know, the real news outlets, they're saying, they're basically saying that why did North Korea send all them damn troops over there? 30,000 now. Because I can't find it, but I know what it said. It's saying they feeling like Putin must be, in exchange for the troops now, must be giving them nuclear info. So when people be like, you know, Putin can't fuck with America, that's a damn lie. I keep telling y'all that shit. This the thing. Putin, known fact, has the best nuclear weapons on the goddamn planet, Why you think Iran was able to try and make nuclear because they gave them that info for exchange for whatever. All right. I'm pretty sure they've done that with China and they've done that with North Korea. It only make fucking sense because Iran, China, and Russia got some paperwork going on where they set up a nuclear deal. This was, I think, last year. So they know that the shit getting close. They have to put shit in order, in place first. So when it's time to use that Orshnik all up and through your ass, that's what's going to happen. So let's keep going. So on June 29th, Iran top Shia cleric has issued a fatwa, F-A-T-W-A, for the assassination of Trump. They say Muslims need to come together to send Trump to the upper room. Now, I kind of put it like that, but that's what they saying. All right. They calling all Muslims. And what I said, this is a Muslim and J-E-W war. Muslim and J-E-W war. Muslims against J-E-fucking-W's. We not fighting. See that? See the ancestors. When I seen that flood and stuff, yes, it's sad, right? But then something strong deep in my gut said, don't forget about Oscarville and other places that was done like that, like Black Wall Street, shit like that. Don't forget. We have been flooded out too. Shit catching on fire, places, sundown towns, just getting the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying? And you're getting flooded out, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That is God's plan. All right. Iran has linked media and Telegram channels. They have begun promoting a bounty of over $18 million for Trump's head. Allegedly. I got to put that in there. So, yeah. I kept saying that. I said, Trump, you got money on your dome. Yes, you do. You know Iran wants your ass. From the first time you was in office. Not this time. They pain go all the way back to then. And now since you've been doing what you're doing, showing your ass, yep. They on that with you again. They putting a bounty out on your head. Why ain't everybody talking about this Trump? So anyway, why you ain't telling us they got money on your head? Racks on racks on racks. So Iran has, okay, I said that, my bad. Iran's top Shia cleric, and this is one of Iran's most senior clerics, declared Trump an enemy of God. An enemy of God. Iran also thinks of Israel as the little Satan. They think of America as the great Satan. Top Iran senior cleric said he declared Trump an enemy of God and called on Muslims worldwide to seek his death. In response to threats against Iran's supreme leader, and to be exact, the damn bounty is $18,341,623. Let me tell you something, Iran. Send that shit. I'm gonna talk to y'all behind the scenes. Send that shit. Send that shit to me. We'll talk about the rest later. Did I say that? No, the Simpsons said that, bitch, because they got him in the casket. Teardrops in closed casket. 96 big bodies sitting on chrome. Tupac. Iranian TV host rumored to offer $200 million on Trump head. $200 million. Is it $200 million or $18,341,000? $1,623. You know what I'm talking about? So they want Trump and Netanyahu head on a silver plate. On a silver plate. $9.25. Okay. So, long live Israel. Yeah, the ones in the biblical days. Not the ones today, because those are not the right motherfuckers over there. Protect the land. Not the right motherfuckers over there. Good day, mate. How you doing? Much love from Australia. Keep up the great work, Tate. I got something about Australia on my notes. Huh? They can't defend themselves. So when Trump was saying, hey, man, that's why, it's another reason why I started doing the damn tariffs. He said, hey, we've been supplying you niggers. You be black or white, I don't get no damn. We've been supplying you niggers. Niggers with all this money and aid and stuff like that. But where is y'all half of it too? So you mean to tell me since that time earlier this year when Trump told y'all gonna start paying like y'all weigh? Type shit. You mean you still ain't got y'all military and boots on the ground type shit together yet? You deserve to get what you gonna get. Shout out to the person that's in here talking about they from Australia. Message, get your ass from over there. Just like they told them people, we gonna have a flood. You should have left. To the left, to the left, to the fucking left. Your ass should have left. Now they made your ass get out. Okay. So, July 6, 2025, X accounts, formerly known as Twitter, reportedly linked to Iran state media made the shocking claim. And that was making the shocking claim. There was people on X was saying that it was either 200 million or the 18,000. It's a bounty on his head. Just put it like that. Allegedly. Now, Trump announced on Monday that USA will send more weapons to Ukraine to help Zelensky. To help Zelensky. And you think, and so that will give you why North Korea sent 30,000 of them things over there, 30,000 people, and your boy Putin also. And this is to the front lines. I forgot to say that. 30,000 on that border where Ukraine at. On the front lines. Not in the background. In the front. What they doing? What they getting ready for, right? In the front lines. And so did Russia. He sent 50,000. That's 80,000 right there. How many of y'all they got? I don't know, right? Now, see, speaking to reporters in the White House, Trump said, we're going to send some more weapons. We have to. They have to be able to defend themselves. They're getting hit very hard now. Then he says it again. They're getting hit very hard. No Vaseline. Who promised it? It ain't mine. In God we trust. So, what's up with China's new weapon called the blackout bomb? Now, I always used to say, which is true, when you go to war with somebody and stuff like that, the way they doing, what's the easiest thing to do? First thing I would probably do when it really got to that point, and no more talking, I would take out your critical infrastructure. No lights. No lights. So why is this damn new weapon China got called the blackout bomb? You figure it out. Is it an EMP? I don't know. So China's new military city is 10 times the United States Pentagon's size, 10 times bigger. And this is supposed to be the world's largest command center, is what China has built. All right. So Putin announcing boy, let's get to this. Putin announcing mass production and deployment near NATO. I'm sitting back watching the party die. And I don't need no goddamn popcorn. It's already interesting enough. Russia's new hypersonic Orshnik missile can strike Paris in 8 minutes. When let go. And also can strike London in 9 minutes when let go. This is Russia's deadly Orshnik missile we talking about, meaning hazelnut tree. Why does the Orshnik, the meaning of the word Orshnik is hazelnut tree? Why is that? What up, Aqua? Why is that? Because this missile contains multiple independently targetable warheads. These warheads can be seen as resembling a cluster of what? Hazel motherfucking nuts. So, how many of them, Putin, wait a minute. Putin, how many of them hazelnut looking ass clusters is coming off at one time off this damn missile? Respectfully, the motherfucking Orshnik. What? I don't know. So what's the Orshnik? If you don't know, the Orshnik is a hypersonic boost glide missile, meaning it can travel at high speeds, and they say it goes over 7,000 miles per hour, and it can maneuver in flight, making it difficult to intercept. This will be NATO's worst nightmare. So when people be thinking it's going slow, it's really going fast. You know how you have to get over the humps? Like, say you see a celebrity, you want to go up to him. Motherfucker got bodyguard. You got to get through bodyguards to get to the source. Hope that made sense. Somebody's got to keep somebody's distracted. But what happens when the shit you trying to keep distracted get through that? They go in the source. They on their way to source. So we got because I'm finna start talking about the how can I say this? Concentrate camp. I'll just say concentrate camp equals alligator Alcatraz. We're going to talk about that. So the concentrate, it's hard for me to concentrate camps, right? For the illegal immigrants, allegedly, immigrants are being targeted at MAGA concentrate camp. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now I used to talk about that, and when I talked about that, when it come to my mind, it's still my same answer today. You're gonna have to take me right here. So all them people that was getting deported, no, you're gonna have to take me right here, because you not. I don't give a fuck. I'm illegal. You say I ain't supposed to be here. You trying to deport me? Let me tell you something. You're gonna take me right here, player. Huh? I ain't going nowhere with your ass. Take me now. You might as well send me to the upper room. Because you go to a concentrate and you can't camp. You go to a camp and you cannot concentrate. Not at this camp. Not at this camp. Damn. So you think I would have been deported my damn self. Say what now? People was deporting themselves. The fuck? People still trying to deport themselves. Hey, you gonna pay for the ticket? Bet. I'm getting the hell out of here. So anyway, shut up, Queen. So who has the most influence when it comes to BRICS? Do anybody know who has the most influence when it comes to BRICS, which is Britain, Russia, India, China, and South Africa? Those what those letters stand for, but there's other nations included in all white BRICS and BRICS policies. If you don't know, it's China. Okay, China. Now you got China warns of war, and this is a warning from China since United States is still willing to help Taiwan. China also warns United States and Europe over Russia and Ukraine war. Who ain't got who back? It's already written, though. That's why it's funny when people say what they motherfucking say. All right. So, yeah, we got that going on. And, yeah, you'll hear about wars and rumors of wars. And you'll also, you'll hear stuff about that. But it's actually happening, though. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway. And they'll say peace. And then we know when they say peace, it'd be destruction after that. It's been happening. So anyway, after a top Russian official hinted that they may supply Iran with nuclear weapons, China condemned recent United States and Israel strikes as illegitimate and dangerous. Now, Trump and Netanyahu just met up at the White House now. They had some eats and shit like that. I'm getting sleepy. They had some eats and shit like that and discussed some things, right? Yeah, they did. Now, let's go back to this. I can't concentrate at these camps they trying to send motherfuckers to. It took just over a week, 8 days. Exactly. 8 motherfucking days to create a massive I can't concentrate camp. Oh, it's moving fast. Because, see, this is NWO shit, allegedly. This is what this is, people. You know they like to experiment. And I ain't talking about the gun. Experiment. No. Experiment. Experiment. Do anybody know what a death flight is? Shout out to General SETI. Anybody know what a death flight is? Anybody know what a death flight is? Anybody know? Somebody said, I need help. I don't know. You better go get some help. Help me. Baby, can you help me? So, it only took 8 days for that to build this massive, I can't concentrate camp. Now, death flights are a form of extrajudicial unaliving in which victims are dropped to their deaths from airplanes or helicopters and their bodies land in oceans, large rivers, or mountains. Why did I bring that up? Because, shout out to General SETI, immigrants allegedly are washing up on shore unalived with hands and feet tied. Swimming with the fishes. Message. What? Only thing they was missing was goddamn cement on your motherfucking feet. On your ankles. Your Achilles heel, bitch. On another note, gangsters need love too. Message. All right, gangsters need love too. What the fuck? Oh shit, I was kind of right. Kind of right on what, Shank? You fly, you die. All right. You play, you lay. And that's where you might stay. Message. So, why are allegedly immigrants allegedly washing up on shores with their hands and feet tied? I don't know. So, authorities said 31 bodies had been found in the waters and beaches of the archipelago between January and June of this year. Deportees being loaded onto cargo planes. Now, these are the type of planes, people, that while it's in flight, it can drop stuff. Like a body. Like a death flight. Were these death flights they were getting on? I don't fucking know. Russia may be giving nuclear info to North Korea for an exchange of troops. And I couldn't find it earlier. It was right there on this page. But anyway, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's true. Allegedly. So, 145 people reportedly pricked. This happened maybe 4 days ago. 145 people reportedly pricked in syringe attack at music festival in France. Now, 14 people arrested at a nationwide festival. Damn sleeping monster trying to get me. So, now you know that's crazy. Hold on. Now, it's one thing to get pricked. There's 145 people. To get pricked with a damn syringe. My next question is, what the hell was in that syringe? You pricked 145 people. What we gonna find out? 14 people arrested. 14 people running around doing that. Don't make that no goddamn trend. Now I gotta watch my neck. Like, what's in your hand? Oh, it better be an ink pen. You might have ink pens that are really syringes. You don't motherfucking know. More than 300,000 Haitians face the prospect of deportation in September following a change in U.S. policy. Respect my authority. Before I send you to the laboratory. Damn. Texas has banned China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea from buying land. But like Trump said, he had banned China and people like that from buying land. But I made a video about this. So y'all gonna ban them and not take back the land they already motherfucking bought, that where the shit is all around our United States bases, fool. They gotta give it up. If you're gonna do something, do it right. You half-ass doing shit, because every time they say shit like this, I'm not hearing that y'all took the damn shit back. I'm not hearing that. You just banning them. So what if they do some sneaky deaky shit behind the scenes where you don't even know they bought it? At least get that shit back. You want a refund? You ain't get no fucking refund. We run this. Hey man, they gotta go balls. They gotta go balls. Goddamn dumb shit. So anyway, this is where we at. This is America. Boom, boom. Don't let them keep you slipping. What they say? This is America. Don't let them catch you slipping. Don't never let them catch you slipping up. This is America. You feel me? Or should I say Tamara? Okay. So, they ban that. But when you hear China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, these are the people, or the nations, or whatever you want to call it, that's going to get in our ass eventually. Message. China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, and whoever on their side that want to help, that don't like United States. 400,000 people missing in Gaza. Thanks, Israel. Israel. The modern day Israel. You're not the biblical one. Why is it 400,000 people missing in Gaza? Half. So that if they say half are Palestinian children, that means 200,000 children's missing. Where they at? Just like that flood when it first started, when there was only maybe 20 some people missing. Now it's over 100 people missing. A little bit over 100. So they kept stressing these little girls were missing. And I know it was a trip or something, some shit happened. But they kept stressing the little girl shit. Where them damn kids at? You say they still fucking missing. We don't trust you. Remember what happened in Hawaii? Some kids came up missing. But Epstein didn't have a cliente list. Where are these children? Right? And not just the children missing. 400,000 people missing. Now, I can see if you said 400,000 people and half of children were unalived. You said they missing. All right. Enough of that. Iran. Okay, I said that earlier. China opens offshore gold vault challenging the U.S. dollar's dominance. Yeah, they got it going on. Man, I'm glad that's the end of that because I'm fucking sleepy. But yeah, people. So that's some stuff you got to look up. Because see, where we at right now, between what I just went over, that's the update from shit that just been happening all the way to today. It's NWO, man. So get ready, bruh. Get ready for the NWO, the Truman Show, because your rights are getting taken. They don't want you to own a damn thing. And it's, you know, like the man was describing the 2025 beautiful big bill. All that shit he was saying in there, to make a long story short type shit. All of that was bad, okay? It wasn't a good thing he said, I don't think. And just remember, it just went into effect. It's, okay. It just went into effect. And then you got Elon Musk want to open up a third party. Who is this guy? The American Party. Who the fuck is Elon Musk, man? Think he is, bro. This dude want to be the president. He want to run something so bad. Like, that's why he's trying to build what I call probably a smart city in a part of Texas where his already base is at. His SpaceX base is already at. He's going to turn that community into a community. His own community. People act like they don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. You know they like to experiment, right? They like to experiment. Shank said hit that like button. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I had to say on that. I can't believe I just got an overwhelming. I'm about to wake up though. About to go to the store. But yeah, people. This is some sad stuff that's going to be happening in the near future. You don't have to wait on it. It's already in play. You see what I'm saying? It's already in play. So we have no time to be thinking everything's all hunky-dory. Now it's 161, I guess, missing. 109 are unalive. Bodies found. Texas flooding. Were y'all doing that shit in the seeds with the clouds? Was y'all doing that? Because that brings a lot of water. So now you know that's crazy. That's some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. You can put some type of seeds in the clouds, and next thing you know, it start tripping out, start crying and shit. Where the ancestors at? Because it's looking like they've been let loose. Strange things happening, people. That's all I can say. Strange ass shit happening. And I think that part of Texas is about to get some more rain, like 10 more inches or some shit. What? Why we ain't never get an update on what happened in Hawaii? And they said if you had a blue roof, it went around everything blue. It went around everything blue. Yeah. So you got to keep your eye on Trump. And he also wants to see Russia. Putin got money that's frozen that Biden did. Right? See, when Biden was in there, he froze that man assets, gold, and shit like that, and was giving some of that money to Ukraine. So now Trump says he gonna send more weapons to Ukraine and possibly send the money over there so he don't have to send no money from Putin's frozen assets. Oh yeah, I think y'all finna get away with that again. Everything's quiet right now. I really ain't been seeing. I've been hearing they almost close to a peace talk type shit. But you gotta think, the peace talk, it don't even be forever anyway. They say, oh, we're not gonna do nothing for 2 weeks. So meantime, between time, what y'all doing? Drinking pink champagne, you like Diddy, eating sandwiches? The whole time talking about, hey, I got a couple problems I want you to take care of. Rest in peace to Pac. God damn. I mean, make the shit make sense, then y'all go back fight. Who you think you're playing with? So all this shit is written. So people need to check out NWO's rules. They say no rules out here. Yes, it is. That don't mean you gotta abide by them. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do what you want to do. But just remember, at the end of the day, they gotta end. Shout out to Glorilla. You feel me? Trump is ruining the goddamn. So America. So when on Twitter, when I was talking about that bounty stuff, they had a picture of Trump with his hair like blue black. It was blue back, like the wind was on him. Or was it that fast of a bullet allegedly coming towards his face? Because then they had a target. He was looking from the side. They had a big ass red target thing, depiction picture on Trump's face. Nah, I said I give Trump. I was being nice, give him 3 years, but then I knocked it down to 2. He ain't even been in a whole year. Ain't that something? Got ink all on my hand. Ain't that something? That's crazy. And they want Trump. They gonna get him. They gonna get you, Trump. I'm sorry, man. But sorry, not sorry. And now him and Putin got a bad relationship. They was on the phone the other day, like maybe 2 days ago, and Trump was asked about that mysterious call they had. And he told the reporters he was upset how that phone call went. He mad at you, Putin? Why you mad at him, Trump? Because Putin told you I'm finna fuck Zelensky up. I don't care what you say this time, Trump. He gotta get handled, right? Just like they should do Diddy. He got to pay for this. That's what Putin said. Trump, Zelensky gotta pay. Yeah, just the fighting. That's all right. Guy sit high and looks down low. You feel me? And if it's the other way around, because they teach us everything backwards. So if south is really where north is supposed to be, and north is really where south's supposed to be. Never eat soggy waffles. Shout out to my teacher, Miss Smith, when I was like in third, fourth grade. Okay, I done doing too much. That's because I'm tired. Doing too much now. So since that is what it is, hey, could God be looking up instead of looking? No, could he be sitting low and looking down? Like, I don't know, like, that's what I thought. Either way, man, as below, as above, so below. I seen Orlando Brown snapping out the other day on, this had to have been an old video interview because I can't find the motherfucker. They put it on the shorts. It motherfucker got to snapping. He say, yeah, charges for, it should be, and this is true. This food, God gave us the food, bruh. Your vegetables, your fruits, your meats. He said you can kill certain animals and eat it. But you charge us for that. That's why it's hard to, I don't care if you black, white, Chinese, whatever. When you own a farm, you just as motherfucking guilty. I don't care how much free food you give away. Or if you got a little market stand and in those rural areas and people, and it say free tomatoes, free whatever, and you can just come up and get as many if you want, type shit, right? I don't care if you did that, because at the end of the day, your ass been selling what God gave us. Well, we cut it up and distribute it. Well, then don't do it and make everybody else do their own goddamn chicken. You got to do your own shit then. That's what about gonna happen. Cause let me tell you, one of the NWO rules is you cannot own a goddamn farm. They want total control. Listen, that's what the NWO is all about. They got control now, but they want full control. Everybody is under this. No exceptions. Nobody's better than the next. Oh yeah, I can get it, and we gonna get it if you still here. If you still here, 50 cent on the game, shit. 50, nigga. But now you gotta go. Now you gotta go. Asking that dumbass shit. All right, so. How you like me now? NWO is coming in, people. Yeah. What Bush say? The daddy, he said we will be successful. He said we will have an NWO. And we will be successful. The time is now. This is the time. All this shit people heard back in the day, this is the time right now with Trump. Can you imagine whether Trump makes it through this whole full term or not, and he don't get reelected? It don't even matter though. Either way, who's ever next, that's your anti-you-know-who. And then you got, allegedly, and Elon, who the fuck is Elon, bruh? Trump said it's not out of thoughts or not out of the idea of you can get deported, Elon. I don't think you won't do that, Trump. Elon already like, oh, so nobody's gonna get arrested for the. That's what we was waiting on this Epstein clientele list, but we ain't got no what clientele, and you showing the hell ain't got no list. The list. How many of y'all dodged the bullet out there in cuckoo land? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. That's sick. We talking about mostly chillins. Get your children out the street. Yo, that's what we talking about. Where's these kids? I ain't talking about a baby goat that butt his head up against the wall consistently. I ain't talking about no damn baby goat. I'm talking about these children. Where are they at, bruh? What was y'all doing to them? Okay. Now when Trump is asked about it, I don't want to talk about that. Y'all still talking about Epstein. Here we go, right here.
Mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former Labor Secretary, who was Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did, and also could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the next day?
Yeah, sure. If I could,
Could I just interrupt for
Sure.
a second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
What are we talking about?
This guy's been
Practice?
talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Came up today,
That
Trump. What do you
is
mean?
Unbelievable. Do you
But
want to waste the
yesterday,
time
one
on
of
it? Do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein.
She
at a
said
time
she
like
don't
this,
mind,
when
but
having
your
some of the
ass
greatest
is up here gonna
success
stop her
and-
from
and
talking.
also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead.
A
This is Donald
desecration.
Trump responding to a very logical question.
So yeah, and there's a minute, Tay. Huh? Yep, robots gonna take a lot of people's jobs. This is what happens when you don't have a job. Oh, okay. So let me get you up out of here. You don't watch my channel, cause that was the dumbest shit. You could have said something else. But yeah, there's a minute missing from the footage, Trump, when he was in jail. Now his brother saying, I don't believe he underlined himself. What about Sandra motherfucking Bland taking that picture looking like she was already what? Be motherfucking ceased. Bitch. She said she ain't got to get out of the car. She said she ain't got to put a cigarette out. That's what she said. She also called your stank ass a pussy. Yes, she did. And they said, remember her and say her name. She going up there, got a good ass job. You come fucking with somebody. Put your cigarette out. She ain't got to put her motherfucking cigarette out.
Okay, man. You okay?
I'm waiting on you. This is your job. I'm waiting on you. Whatever you want me to
You seem very irritated.
I am. I really am. I feel like this truck where I'm getting the ticket for. I was getting out of your way. You were speeding up, tailing on you. So I moved over and you stopped me. So yeah, I am a little irritated, but that doesn't stop you from getting me a ticket. So.
Are you done?
You asked me what's wrong, and I told you.
Are you done?
So now I'm done, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You mind putting out your cigarette, please? For mine.
That pissed me off all over.
I'm in my car, but I have to put out my cigarette.
Well, you can step on out now.
Step out for what?
Step out of the car. Step
No,
out
you
of the
don't,
car.
no, you don't have the right. You do
Step
not,
out of the car.
you do not have the right to do that.
I do have the right. Now step out.
Now, when he says, "I light your ass up," motherfucker, bitch. Sorry, neighbors. Motherfucker, bitch.
Out or I will remove
I
you.
refuse to talk to you other than to identify myself.
Step out or I will remove
I
you.
am getting removed for a failure.
Step out or I will remove you. I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out of the car now or I'm going to remove you.
And I'm calling my.
I'm going to yank you out of here.
Okay, you gonna yank me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
Invading her space.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah. Don't touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me. I'm not under arrest. You don't have the right to say
You are under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
25.
For what?
Not a goddamn thing.
For what?
For not putting your cigarette out. That's the problem. Right?
Get out of the car now.
Why am I being apprehended? You're trying to give me a
I said get out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You
I'm
didn't
giving
open
you a
my car
lawful
door.
order.
You
I'm
didn't
going
open
to
my
drag
car
you
door.
out of here.
So you're threatening to drag me out of my own car.
Get out of the car.
And then you
I will light you up. Get out.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
Get out of the car.
For a failure to signal. You're doing all of this for
Get over there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure signal. Yep, for a failure signal.
Get off the
On
phone.
my school.
Get off the
I'm not
phone.
on the phone.
She on a goddamn school premises. It's just, you know, they got a big ass campus. Now, why would you bother that lady? Another lady told a motherfucker, "I rebuke in the name of Jesus." Man said she seen a demon on your ass. She was about to put that hot water on your ass. So again, all this shit we said, is this payback from way back, bro? Like, man, people getting flooded. Goddamn plantations getting burnt down. Sundown towns getting evaporated. Everybody's trying to send somebody somewhere, but we cannot be touched. We will not be moved. Yeah. And we will overcome. Because you motherfuckers are out of line and out of pocket. So yeah, people, y'all remember that? Sandra Bland. And when she took that picture, she looked like she was already gone. Power hungry, entitled. Demons. Touching our women. Men. And men, we must be quiet. And we must intervene.